Right then, so afternoon there, it's not good morning, it is afternoon. Right, so let's get into it then. Oh, Tom is watching. Do you like that frog in? Like that girl out? There we go. So let's get straight into it. So we're going to start off with a nice steady march on spot. Just like so, as we've done thousand times before. It's Wednesday, midway through the week. So let's get it going. So we're going to start off as we always do. We're just going to start off with those shoulder rolls. Just take it up and roll it back. Tom, if Tom is still watching, start trending hashtag press-ups for Phil, because he hasn't done his 25 yet. Andrew was asking about him. So they need to get going. Let's get it out there. And then relax those shoulders again. We're just going to do some side steps. Okay, so as I said, what we can be doing is exactly what we did last week. Okay, so what I will do is I can modify it a little bit more, just to kind of give you guys and make it a little bit easier as well. It's only 20 seconds in between each one, but the transitions are quite simple. So from there then, we're going to keep our feet hip width apart, taking our knees off lock, bringing our elbows nice and tight in, slowly turn to the side, breathing in, slowly turn to the other side, breathing out, back to the center. That's it, keep it going. Just keep it going. So keep mobilizing this middle part, so the core part of your strength. Excellent, keep it going. Tom's going to go for it. Yes, hashtag press it for Phil. So yes, keep it nice and steady, keep it turning. Brilliant. And then from there, we can go back into march. We're just going to tap the inner part of our foot if you can. If you find this difficult, just tap the inner part of the knee, okay? Just keep it nice and steady. Okay, that's it, nice and steady. And then from there we're going to take our feet hip width apart, hands to the side, stretching down as far as we can go. Come back to the center. We can do exactly the same the other side. So it's really important to mobilize, and the reason being is because we don't want to pull any muscles, we don't want to pull anything in the back. Okay, so that's the reason why we do a lot of mobility stuff, because we just don't want to get injured. We just really don't want to get injured. And back into a nice little steady march. Just pull a muscle, just do anything that you shouldn't be doing. So get the body nice and warm. From there, we're going to do some hamstring curls. Straight leg, or if you sat down, do some leg extensions. Keeping it flowing. There he is, get them going, Phil. Come on, man, yes. Come on, Phil, you should be doing them now. Perhaps while you're typing, that'd be pretty good. So some hamstring curls or some leg extensions if you sat down in a chair. Okay, right, from there we're going to do some chest pressing, as we always do. I'll always like to keep this same warm up, keep it nice and simple. Simple ways are the best ways. And then from there we're going to take both hands, place them on the smaller back, squeezing those shoulder blades together, and squeezing. You should feel a stretch across the chest. So good to hear. Phil might be doing his press up soon. Who knows? Same. Watch this space. We'll give you an update Friday. Crew will give you an update Friday. And then from there, we're going to do opposite arm, opposite leg. So that's it, Glenn. So if you're finding anything hard, Andrew as well, don't forget, please leave a comment, and I can make it a little bit easier. I will run through it with you as we go through, so I can give a little bit of a heads up. Okay. From there, we're going to do some heel digs. Tapping our heel on the floor. Okay, and again what I'm going to do is just grab a touch like I always do, boosh, hitting the camera out there, and nice and steady. As you take a step forward then, okay, with your left leg, we're going to hold right leg even, we're going to sit back into the stretch, and we have a little visitor. Do you want to put it over there? There you go, that little man. Right, that's him, sitting into the stretch. He always likes to nip in, and then stand back up, and we're going to do a couple more heel digs. It's dinner time. Got to feed him, see? And then as you take a step forward with your left leg over there, hands in your hips, and sit back into the stretch. You're going faster than me. Same. Nice and steady. So just stretching the part of the hamstring, okay? Keeping them loosened up, because obviously when we're leaning forward or bending, picking up things on the floor, that can be sometimes the first thing to go, okay? So coming back up out of that stretch, into some heel digs, but with some bicep curls. Now to keep moving, I'm just going to close that door. Back in shot. There we go. And then we're going to make it a little bit harder just by doing opposite arm, opposite leg. And then we'll take the arms then into going forward, into doing a forward raise. That is perfect. Keep it going, everybody. Keep it going. There's a couple of comments coming in. Not too sure if we're still on about the biceps. And then from there, what we're going to go and do is take the feet out to the side, take the arms above our head. So keep it nice and steady, everybody. Remember to go at your own pace. Okay. So another reason why we stretch up, do some shoulder pressing or just like so, because obviously when we're trying to reach things from top shelf, or in my particular case, it could be a bottom shelf, just trying to stretch up, okay, trying to get anything out from there. Again, so it's nice and it's a good reason to mobilise and stretch up as high as we can. So again, so we're not pulling anything down the side. So then, place one hand on top of the other for me. Stretch it all the way up, and what we're doing is stretching this big muscle over here. So the lat, well, what they call it for short is lats. So this big muscle over here, okay. Keeping the feet going and then slowly bringing it back down again. Perfect. Right, from there we're going to do some tap backs. Take a step back, push off the ball of the foot and bring the 2 feet together for me. We're going to bring the arms in, so we're going to quick it up a little bit, quick it up. Make it a little bit quicker. Come on now, Scott. It was proper England. Let's have proper England here. There we go. Taking it up. And then as you take a step back with your left leg, hold up there, hands on your hips. Bend in the front knee and lean slightly forward. Again, as we always say, make sure the knee doesn't go past the foot, keeping the body slightly over the knee, so it's a nice straight line from the head to the toe. And that's probably taking me about 10 seconds. So let's change. We're going to do a couple more. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Okay, so it's always again important to stretch those calf muscles out. Particularly if you've been walking up like a lot of stairs and things like that. Stretch them, they can become quite tight, and what happens when the muscles become quite tight? They tend to pull, so we want to keep it nice and flexible, okay? And then as you take a step back with your right leg, we'll hold that there, hands and hips again, bend in the left knee and lean slightly forward into stretch. Make sure the knees don't go past the foot, body slightly over the knee. Awesome, back into a nice steady march, into some high knees now. Again, I can lift my knee up quite high, okay? For some, you might only be able to lift it up so far. That is fine. You take it to the point where you feel comfortable. And that's the big thing, is being comfortable while you're doing it, okay? That's it. And then from there, we're going to do a shoulder press. Shoulder press all the way up. And no, I'm not tall, it's just the camera is far back, so my arms are going out of the head. And then as you take a step back, and then opposite arm, opposite leg. Stretching all the way up, keeping it going. As you see, my heart rate is, and my breathing is starting to elevate, and it's a bit warm. Excellent, back into a nice steady little march. Yeah, touch that camera. Boom, ooh, 7, we've leapt straight up. So there's quite a few people watching now. So hope everyone is all okay. Yes, and if you just joined us as well, don't forget Phil needs to do his press ups. So start with that. If you see him, hashtag Phil for press ups. That'd be good. That'd be awesome. That'd be quality. That will. Right. So today, what we're going to do is the equipment we're going to be needing. I just haven't brought any out. That's what I'm saying. The equipment we will be needing is we need some 2 tins. It can be anything you need to. Obviously, it can be bag. It can be some weights as well. It's entirely up to you in terms of what you want to get, okay? And what we're going to do today is we're going to do 3 20 seconds of exercises, okay? So we're going to start off, okay, with what we did last week was like a little bit of a plank, or just like so, okay? Or reverse one, you can, or a press one. Taking the feet wide, hands just on the chair, and we're going to hold that. Okay, obviously what we're going to be doing on this exercise is going to be working our stomach, but also going to be working our arms. So what you can do as an alternative to this one, okay, is, let's have a little look over here. Yes, so what we can do as an alternative to this one is you can do some twists. I know we're going to be doing those later on, but you can hold the twists and turn it out to the side, okay. Failing that, if you want to work the upper body that a little bit more, you can do a press up, okay, so still working that chest, but obviously still working the core as you're engaging that stomach muscles as well. Okay, so the important thing to do is when we're saying this is obviously to give a reason as to why you were doing these things. Okay, for me it gives you a little bit of purpose as to why you're doing it, not just to say to be told, right, you're going to be doing this and think, okay, just going to be fit. It's always a reason as to why we do the things that we do. So for example, if we're working on our stomach, once we're working on our core, along the back and our stomach, then what that happens then is obviously that translates to everything else that we do. So obviously if we're picking up something else, if we've got good strong core, it helps us do that, keeps it nice and tight. Okay, the next one then is we're going to do our polar bears. So just like so, bringing it down, coming up onto our toes and pushing it back down. So very simple, we're going to go from there, from that position to there, feet in, and then bring the head down to the seat of the chair, okay, for 20 seconds. And then we got another one then, which is the mountain climbers, okay? So, or if you find this difficult, you can do some high knees. You can tell how posh someone is by what's in their cover. Where's that coming from? Yeah, so we're going to do regress plank, we're going to do some polar bears, and we're going to do some mountain climbers. And then what we'll do is have 20 seconds rest. Obviously, what you can do with this one, okay, as I mentioned with the plank, what you can either hold it like so. That's the full one. You can hold it like so, or you can go to the back of the chair and just hold in that position where the press-up is down. So you're holding it like that, okay? And you just find it, keep your arm strength, and you just find it working the stomach as well today. So there's a couple of options here. So those are the first three. We're going to repeat those 3 times, but we're only going to spend 20 seconds on them, okay? I think Andrew should be okay with the majority of those. I've given an option of what to do on that one. Your turn and plenty of money, Andrew. So yes, so let's go. Right in. So let's get straight into it. So 20 seconds of each one. I need my piece of paper and I need my tins. Okay, so first one we're going to do is our plank. Ready? So we're going to start off in 3, 2, 1. And off you go. So we're going to hold this position, okay, or hold this. If indeed you're thinking, oh, I want a little bit more of a challenge, you can bring it down to the elbow and then come up back hand to hand. But all the idea is that we just hold in this position, okay. If you want to make it easier, bring the feet a little bit closer. 2, 1, straight from there, feet apart. We're going to take our head down into that chair position, into the polar bear. So again, we're working our shoulders, all right. 3, 2, 10 seconds left, sorry. 10 seconds left, I forgot I had 10-second beat there. 2, 1, into those mountain climbers. So from there we're going to lift those knees up. So as you can see, there's a lot of tension on the arms, just with these 3 exercises, okay? Keeping it nice and steady. You can take it slow, or if you want to, you can do some high knees, okay? There's the options. 3, 2, 1, and rest. 20 seconds rest. And what we're going to do, if I turn the beeper up, you can hear it, and we're going to repeat that. So it's up to you how fast or how slow you want to do these. Don't forget, it is quite a hard set if you go at it quite quick. Okay, so we're going to go in 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're going to hold this position. Strengthen our stomach, our back. Try not to let your hips dip down. Again, if you want an alternative to this, you can do some twists, okay? So we've got 10 seconds left now on this, and then we're going to go into our polar bear. So nice, simple transition, okay? 2, 1. So I put one foot apart, the other, one hand, 2 hand, and then bend in my elbows, pushing down, okay? Obviously, what you can do is you can do a press up from behind the chair, okay? And pretty much going in. Again, just rocking up onto our toes, putting the weight onto our shoulders and pushing back. 2, 1, bring the feet in again, and then into those mountain climbers. Stretch up. So this is where, again, there's a lot of tension in those arms and those shoulders. Don't forget, you can rest at any time. And miss one out if you need to. 3, 2, 4. There it is. 3, 2, 1. And rest. 20 seconds rest. We're going to do that one more time. Get that chair one. Keep it going. Push. Come on, let's keep it going, We got this, it's in the bag, it's easy. As I mentioned, you can do everything from the opposite way, which I'll show you the plank now this way. Okay, it's just going to be holding it like so. 2, 1, and we're just going to hold that position. And then obviously what you can do, instead of the polar bear down that we just did, you can do some press-ups against the chair or chest press. Okay, so we've got 10 seconds, just hold it on a slant. I can really feel it in my stomach. 4, 3, 2, 1, and turn around. 1 foot, 2 foot. Again, what we're doing is we're coming forward and rocking, and coming onto my toes, and then pushing back with my hands. Onto the toes, pushing back onto my heel. Okay, so I'm rocking forward. Again, it helps build the shoulders, pushing up off the floor. 2, 1, and rest for 20 seconds. Awesome. No, we're not. We're going into those. We're going into mountain climbers. I lost track. We're going in. We're working on. We're still in. Nice. 10 seconds left. We're nearly there. 10 seconds left. All over the place this morning. 2, 1, and rest for 20 seconds. Superb. Excellent. So we've got a little bit of a minute rest. So what we're going to do is move on to the next set of 3. The first one we got is some sit to stands. Just like so. If you want to, you can do some squats. Bringing the chair around. Doing it like so. Or if indeed you want to do it, you can do some frog squats, a little rest, taking it down and back up. So stretching those hamstrings as we come up, taking down, working those thighs. So again, the reason as to why we do that one, obviously it helps getting out of the chair, helps us walk up steps, helps us just be nice and upright. Obviously, just nice strong legs. So there's always a reason as to what we do. Okay, so the next one we got is some half jacks. Okay, so getting our cardio going, but taking our feet to the side. All right, and the arms up to the air. If you want to use weights for this one, you can do. Okay, so obviously, Andrew, what you can do is some dips if you want to, or you can do a forward raise just to make you something a little bit alternative to the first one. The next one we got, last one, is the twists. Okay, so I'm keeping the tins out wide, and then we're just twisting from side to side. Okay, so the 3 are sit to stands, in and out of the chair. Okay. From there then, we're going to do our half, I've done a twirl. We're going to do a half, that's only optional. We're going to do some half jacks, like so. And then the third one is some twists, so working that stomach again. Okay, everyone has got that? So let's get into it. So only 20 seconds per exercise, so let's try and keep the momentum quite high. Okay, but again, you stay at to the point where you feel comfortable. Okay, so we're going to go in 3, 2, 1, and off we go. So let's get into those sits and stands. Push straight up. And again, keeping those legs nice and strong. Helps us get in and out of the chair. As you can see, one off the toilet, I want to say. That's it. I got the tin still in my hand for this one, just to prepare myself. 2, 1, straight from there into those half jacks. So we're going quickly through these today. That's it. Keeping it going. That's it. 10 seconds left. There's a 10-second beeper. Keep it going, guys. 2, 1, straight from there into those twists. Feet hip width apart, knees off lock, arms out wide, and we're going to twist the night away. That's it. Adrian normally nips in. And there we go, keep it going. Back nice and straight. Whoosh, swarm already. 2, 1, and rest. 20 seconds, rest again. Yeah, touch everyone. Boosh, straight down. Come on. Glennis and Andrew still there? Hope so. Keep it going. It is a little bit of a tough one today. Okay, here we go again. Some sit to stands or some dips. Okay, so we're going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Some nice sit to stands. Keep it nice and steady. That's perfect. Keep it going. I'm hot today. Wow. So I'm keeping the weights in my hand all the way through this. Alright. Just to make it that little bit harder. 2, 1. Straight from there into those half jacks. So let us know how you're getting on. If you want a little bit of a rest. There's not a lot of rest in this one. There really isn't. There we go. 10 seconds. There's the beeper halfway mark. We're nearly there. 2, 1. Into those twists, arms out wide. Turn from side to side. Whew, this one's getting me sweating. Whoosh. Wow. There's the halfway point. We've got one more of these to do, okay? One more of these to do. And then we'll have a little bit more rest and we'll move on to our last one. And then rest. Perfect, well done. And keep these in my hands. Another reason why you can keep them in your hands to do sit to stands, it makes it a little bit harder. It's not going to have a lot of weight, but it's going to add that little bit extra. Also, you know, it can do if it stops you from using your hands to try and progress you to do some sit to stands. We're going to 3, 2, 1, off we go. So sitting to standing, straight up. That's it, that's perfect. Just going up and down. Strengthen those legs, strengthen the big quad muscles, yeah? That's what you want. We're nearly there. Straight from this into our half jacks. Let's pick it up, let's go. So we're trying to keep the movements nice and seamless, okay? We don't make it difficult going from one move to the next. There we go. So you can get a lot, work different areas of the body in a short space of time. 2, 1, feet are apart, arms up straight, boom. So as you can see, from those 3 exercises, working 3 different parts of the body, okay, all within quick succession of each other. So you don't have to spend time and effort just waiting around. 2, 1, and relax. Excellent, right. So we're going to move on to our final one. What is it? After last week, can you all remember? So what we've got is, we're going to start off with some dips, okay? So with this time, what we did is I had my hands on the seat, like so, and my feet are 90 degrees, and we're going to bend down. Again, if you find this difficult, because it's concentrating on the triceps, the back part of the arm, okay, and parts of the shoulders, what you can do is bring your hands in quite close together, and you can do a narrow press up, okay? Or what you can do is a narrow, no you can't do that. What you can do is some kickbacks, okay? So same muscles working, but in a different plane of movement. So that's 3 there, okay? So the third one we have is the infamous lunges. So we're going to lunge down and come back up. Again, if you want to use a chair or the table for anything for support, remember you only go as far as you can. If you find this one difficult, what you can do is some leg extensions, okay? Working those legs, even if you've got no weight on them at all, it's just nice to get that knee joint moving and get that mobility in that leg, okay? Last one, we're going to do some punches with the weights. No messing around on this one, we're going to go hard all the way, okay? So the 3 are dips. Obviously your alternatives are a narrow hand press up, okay, or some kickbacks, alright, and then the final one, and then we have lunges, like so, and then the final one is punches. So I'm going to keep my weights handy, just for here to make it easy for me, alright, and we're going to start off with some dips. So here we go, 3, 2, 1, let's get into it. So we're pushing down and up, that's good. That's nice, somebody liking it then, it's perfect. Keeping it going. 10 seconds left. 10 seconds, wow. 3, 2, 1, straight from there into those lunges. Using the table for support I am this time. Lunging down, just make sure the knee doesn't go past the foot. So it looks like I'm taking a step forward, but all I'm doing is just changing my feet, okay? If you do want to make it harder, you can step forward. 2, 1, into those punches. Grabbing those weights. 10 seconds. Feet a bit apart. Then we'll have 20 seconds rest. 3, 2, 1. I think I need it after this one. Whew. It is a boom one today. Wow. So, again, we have dips. And we have another thing. Just get a touch of the camera. Boom. Yes. Come on, let's keep it going. So again, as I said, instead of the dips, you could do press-ups or some kickbacks. We're going to get straight into it. Here we go. I think Craig's just joined, so Craig, we're starting the hashtag, we're starting the trend, press-ups for Phil. Because Andrew said he noticed, Andrew has noticed that Phil hasn't done them yet. So hashtag press-ups for Phil. 2, 1. Straight from there into those lunges. It's me, I swear at times. Last 7. Take the step forward. Remember to only go down as low as you can go. Okay, keeping it going. Stomach in, back straight. And that's it. 5 seconds left. And we go into our punches. 2, 1. Straight into those punches. We're not messing around today. Not messing around. That's him. Keeping it going, keeping it going, keeping it going. 10 seconds left. We're nearly there. Push. 2, 1. 20 seconds rest. Well done, guys. Superb. So keep the effort going, keep the momentum. He's like a broken record. No, I'm not. No, I'm not like a broken record. Constantly helping you, Phil. Right, so what we're going to do is those dips. From those dips, hands for here. 2, 1. Straight into it. We're not messing around today. So Craig is okay. That's him. Come off his bike, expect. Just come off his bike. There we go. Getting his regular activity in. 2, 1. Let's go straight into those lunges. Straight into those lunges. You can see straight from one to the other to the other. Boom. Straight from one to the other to the other. That's what we're doing. Keeping it nice steady. Remember, chest high, stomach in, back straight. Hold on to the table for support. 2, 1. Here we go. Straight into it. Straight into those punches. We're not messing around today. We're not messing around. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. There we go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Superb, guys. Get that. Boom. Right, so we have, as always, anybody can do it once, but can we do it twice? So I'm going to pick one of those to do again. Okay, and I think what we're going to do is we're going to do the sit, the stands, and half tracks again. So we're going to repeat this set. So it's 20 seconds of sit, the stands, 20 seconds of the half jacks, okay, and then 20 seconds of the twists. Final round, guys. Let's make it our best round. Same as always. There's no, if you was here last week, you had that surprise element. This week, you probably wouldn't. You're thinking something's up your sleeve. Know what's coming. So we're going to start off with sit the stands, half jacks, and then twists. Those are the 3, and we're going to get straight into it. Okay, so I'm going to get sitting in my chair ready to rock and roll. So we're going to go in 3, 2, 1. Boosh, straight in, sit the stands. As you can see, again, stomach in, chest high, back straight as we're doing it. Working those legs. Okay, 10 seconds left. So we've got 3 rounds of these to do. 2, 1, into those half jacks. Arms out to the side. That's it, feet out as well. Let's keep it going. Keep that momentum going. So I know, whoosh, I'm hot. I am hot for here. We're nearly there. We are nearly there. 2, 1, into those twists. Feet up at the bottom, knees are flat. Arms out straight. Straight from one to the other. We got 2 more rounds left, guys. Stay in it. Doing well. It is a hard one today. It is a hard one. 2, 1. 20 seconds. Rest again. Right then, so we got 2 more rounds, guys. We're nearly there. We're nearly there. Dips. Instead, sit the stands, Andrew. Yes. Here we go. So we got 10 seconds left. Okay. Just trying to read everything. So we're going to start off with sit the stands. Andrew's arms are going to be burning. 2, 1. Let's go. Let's keep it going. Keep it going. So sit the stands. Pushing off. Okay. If you find it difficult, obviously you can push off again. Put the hands behind, pushing up. I've still got the 10s. 4, 3, 2, 1. Straight into those half jacks. We've only got 1 more round. 1 more round. This is our last one, last set. Okay, so let's make it our best one. Let's pick you up. 10 seconds left. Whoosh. Good strength one today. 2, 1. And, oh no, I'm not relaxing. We're going into our twists. We're going into our twists, not thinking, not being present, as Craig would say. Not present, not thinking about now. Thinking about what's next. There we go. Thinking about lunch actually. 2, 1, and rest. So we've got one more round, guys. One more, okay? So let's keep it going. So that's only 1 minute of exercise. 1 minute of exercise. So here we go. 10 seconds. We're going to do these sit stands, okay? It's hard. 2, 1. Let's go. See, it's getting myself out of breath. So it's finding it challenging, okay? But it's all about you, it's all about yourself and how hard you push yourself, okay? It's not about anybody else, it's concentrating and focusing on you, okay? So we got in 3, 2, 1, well, get one more in, and straight from there into those jacks. We're keeping it going. I hope Glenn is still here and Andrew's still here. I know Vicky was here, but I think she may have left. No, Janine, that's Craig. But well done, just keeping it going. So anybody else? Sorry if I missed you out. 2, 1, and from there, last time, into our twists. Working our stomach again. It's a hard one to do. It is a hard one, especially when you're itchy nose. 10 seconds, we're nearly there, guys. 10 seconds. So 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Superb, guys. Excellent effort there. Because I am, sweating, as you can see. So it is coming down, so it is doing something. What's that? Another thing for you, Phil? Hashtag Phil Personal Training. Yes. So excellent, well done, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. So we're going to go into our cool down now, okay? Keep it nice tense. We're going to bring that heart rate down, okay? Stops us from sweating loads. So keep a nice little steady march on the spot. We're just going to do some shoulder rolls. Taking it and rolling it back. Okay, so we've done a lot of shoulder work today. So what we're going to do is extend the one arm, place it on the back, and just push back, okay? So I'm either pushing or pulling. I'm not pushing down on the joint, okay? Pull, okay, and then relax. We're going to change arms. We've got 2 muscles, so we do 2 stretches. And on the back, and just push again, okay? Same arm, same shoulder. And then relax again one more time. Perfect, into those side steps. Now we're really slowing it down for me, okay? And we will add a chest press in as well, okay? Just pushing our arms forward and back. Then take both hands, place them on the small back, and squeezing those shoulder blades together. Again, stretching across our chest. We've done quite a bit of upper body work today. Alright, more than leg work. And then from there, what we're going to do is take the one arm out wide, back into a march, bring it right across your body, and then pull either on your forearm or the tricep. Don't push on the elbow, okay? The elbow joint likes to go one way, okay? It doesn't like to go the other way. There we go. And then relax again, taking the other arm out wide, bring that right across your body, pulling it towards you. Again, it's a nice stretch in the shoulder. Okay, where we've done the dips, the triceps, the polar bear presses, this is a good stretch to do. And then relax. Good. Right then, so from there again, back into our side. No, actually we're going to do some tap backs. We're going to do a shoulder press, slowing it down. From there we're going to do our heel leg with a shoulder press. Then as you take a step forward with your left leg, hands on your hips, and sitting back into the stretch. Again, keeping the chest tight. As you see my back is nice and straight. Slowly coming back out, and then we're going to swap over. But we're going to do a couple of heel digs. And then as you take a step forward with your right leg, we'll hold that there, hands and hips again. Sitting back into that stretch. Again, really stretching those hamstrings. And then slowly coming up again. Back into a nice little march, just to loosen everything up. Into those tap backs, but this time again, we're going to allow our heel to touch the floor. Okay? Allowing our heel to touch the floor. And as we take a step back then with our Hands in the hips, bend the front knee, that's him, so the right knee, that's him, and slowly come back out. Going to do a couple more, so I'll show you from this side, and then as you take a step back with your right leg, we'll hold that there, bending the left knee this time. Don't need to bend it a lot and lean a lot. You feel it all in the lower part of the leg, and slowly come back out with the stretch. Super, guys, back into a nice steady little march. Well done for the final time, guys. Give an applause, get a touch. Boosh. Bobby's here. Excellent. Great effort as well. So if you haven't had enough of me and you do want to have a little bit of a chat later, we'll be here at 1:45. All of the passwords and the ID are on our page. So please have a little look. Okay, and you'll have a little chat with myself and you get to see Phil, the man behind the scenes, the man with the no. He's here, he's flying in as well, so that'd be great for you to join us all. Excellent work, well done everybody again, and hope you enjoyed, and Craig will be with you on Friday. So take your time, guys, picking up my channel score, so well done. Don't forget, you can, obviously if you do miss today's session live anyway, you can always revisit it at another time. You can just go onto our Facebook page, so BG Exercise Referral, and then you can have a scroll across of all the videos and everything, all the activities that we've done. So it's not only today's, you've got a back catalogue of everything since we've been doing it. And again, thanks so much for your support and keep on turning up. Well done, have a great day and see you soon.